Hi everyone, my name is Moni.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we're going to be doing a partial two-player playthrough of a game that is currently on Kickstarter called One Piece Dawn of Liberation.
Yes, this game is designed by Alex Kessler and published by Kess Co, who are helping sponsor this playthrough. Now in this game, players are going to be taking on the roles of various characters in the series One Piece. We're trying to recreate the Land of Wano story arc and ultimately try to defeat the final boss, Kaido.
That's right, this is a fully cooperative game for 1 to 4 players in which players will need to work together to gather resources, complete missions, defeat bosses, and ultimately defeat the final boss Kaido in the Onigashima raid. And so the game is played over the course of 2 acts, and so today we're going to be teaching the game as we play through Act 1, and we'll discuss how the final boss battle works. So if you'd like to jump around, we'll include timestamps in the description below.
Now, we do have to mention this is a prototype copy of the game, so things are subject to change in the future. Another thing to note about this particular game is some of the characters may appear out of order from the story canon, so just be aware of that. If you are interested in the campaign, there's a link in the description which you can check out. And lastly, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing.
And with that, we are ready to begin. So if it please direct your attention to the center of the table, we're all set up here for a 2-player game of One Piece Dawn of Liberation. Welcome to Wano.
Yes.
And so like we were mentioning, in this game, players are working together in order to retell the Wano arc by gathering resources, completing missions, and ultimately defeating Kaido and saving the citizens from Shogun Orochi.
Now, the game is played over the course of 2 acts, which will culminate in the Onigashima raid, where you're going to have to face off against Kaido and try to defeat him.
That's right, and each act will be completing act-specific missions while also defeating pirates as well as bosses in order to prevent the citizens of Wano from losing too much joy. And so the way that the game works is each player controls their own crew, which consists of either 1 or 2 captains, depending on player count, as well as up to 3 crewmates. But at the start of the game, you'll only start with 1 crewmate. And so each character card looks like this, and you'll actually tuck the card underneath your player dashboard, depending on if your character is a captain or a crewmate. Right now, we have our captains appropriately tucked, but the crewmates are supposed to be tucked underneath our boards.
Yeah.
And so we have ours off to the side for space-saving purposes. Now, each character card shows a lot of information about the character, including their stats, which is going to be very helpful for when we go to take actions, their inventory for holding resources, as well as a unique special ability that is always in play, regardless of whether the character is a captain or a crewmate. And over the course of the game, their ability can actually be upgraded to become even better, because each character also has a character goal, and as soon as we're able to complete their goal, then we flip over their character card to their upgraded ability side. In addition, each player's captains start on the board in their starting region as indicated by their character sheets. And so in this example, both of my characters start in Kuri, and each captain has a shogi tile to represent them.
Not only do we have presence on the board, but we also have our starting boss, Jack, who is also going to be starting in Kuri.
Now we're actually just going to go ahead and get started with the gameplay, and we'll teach you how the game works within the first round. The only thing that we're not going to be able to get to is the Onigashima raid, so if you'd like to learn how that specific boss battle works, then jump straight to it in the timestamps down below. So, before we get started, shall we introduce our crews?
Sure, you want to go first?
Sure. Monkey D. Luffy is a part of my crew after all.
Okay.
Now, like we were mentioning, because we were playing a 2-player game, we do have 2 captains and 1 crewmate. And so, for our gameplay today, my 2 captains are going to be Monkey D. Luffy as well as Otama. And Luffy's ability is Gomu Gomu no Mi. His ability says I can spend any number of food, which is one of the main resource types in the game, to turn that many player die rolls into successes on your roll. And that'll make sense as soon as we start taking turns. As for Otama, Otama's ability is Dango, which is a nice treat.
Yeah.
I can spend 1 food to destroy a pirate in my region and turn it into a samurai.
Very good.
As for Zoro's ability, because again, all character abilities are in play regardless of whether they are your captain or a crewmate, his ability is 3 sword style. He starts with 3 weapons in his inventory, which is the other type of resource in the game, and you may reroll up to 3 of your player dice as long as you have 3 weapons in your inventory. So as long as I keep those weapons there, or I at least replenish them, then I can use his ability to re-roll 3 player dice. And all of my character abilities apply to all of my characters in my crew, which is quite powerful, as you can imagine. Now, as for my character's goals, Luffy's goal is going to unlock as we play the game, so we'll save that for later. Otama wants to turn 10 pirates into samurai, which feeds into Otama's ability, which lets me spend a food to destroy a pirate in their region and turn it into a samurai.
Yep.
And so as soon as I'm able to turn 10 of them into samurai, then I complete the goal and I can flip over my card. As for Roronoa Zoro's goal, I have to deal the final blow to 3 bosses. So me as a player must deal that final blow, and I have to do it 3 times in order to flip over his card.
All right, very good. So for my crew, I have Nami as one of my captains, and her ability is Sorcery Climb Attack. And it says when my captain produces, which is a type of action, I may also spend a resource to do a discover action there as well. And we'll talk about these different actions. My other captain is Nico Robin, and her ability is Corpo Floor. And this is basically whenever I gain lore, I destroy a pirate in my region. Lore is going to be something that we're going to need to be acquiring and spending in order to complete these various missions that are on the board.
Yes, we have a lore track here, and of course we start at 0.
As for my crewmate, I have Brooke over here, and Brooke's special ability is Soul Parade. And basically what it says is I get to destroy a pirate as soon as I enter a region. So that's
really nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Because again, this is a global ability. So as soon as either of Naveen's captains enters a region, then they get to destroy a pirate.
And pirates are really problematic because anyone that is left on the board at the end of the round basically sucks joy out of our joy track. And that's really, really bad for us.
Right, because we don't want the citizens of Wano to lose joy. And so at the start of the game, we start with 10 joy. As we gain joy by defeating bosses or gaining joy in other ways, then we go up the track and we can unlock positive milestones. But whenever we lose joy, we'll go down the track and we'll unlock negative milestones that can be very detrimental. And if we ever get to 0, then we face off against Kaido. So this is going to be a very important aspect of the game that we will need to manage. So then let's go ahead and get started. Now, like we're mentioning, we start the game in Act 1. And Act 1 is comprised of 2 Act 1 missions, which we need to complete before progressing on to the story mission in Act 1. And once the story mission is complete, then we unlock Act 2's missions and must complete those before finally going up against Kaido in the Onigashima raid. Now, each act is split over the course of several rounds, and each round is split into 3 phases, starting with the enemy phase. During this phase, we're going to start by rolling the dice that are in the dice tower. Now, the game is going to come with a dice tower that looks like this. Ours is a prototype, so ours is 3D printed and white. And the final version is going to be purple injection mold. So this is sort of what it's going to look like. And when rolling, you'll always roll the 1 Kaido die as well as pirate dice. And at the start of the game, we'll start with 2, thankfully. Once you've finished rolling, you'll then place pirates, which are represented by these blue tokens, in regions on the board, depending on what you rolled on the pirate dice. And so this example, we rolled a 4 and a 5.
4 and a 5.
And so we're going to place out 2 pirates, one in region 4
and then one in 5.
And one in region 5. Now, pirates are bad because at the end of each round, for each of them that remain on the board, we're going to lose joy. And so this is going to be one of the things that we're going to want to manage. But after placing out pirates, then we resolve any enemy abilities. Now, the only enemy that we have right now, the only active boss that we have is Jack. And Jack's enemy phase ability says you move Jack to the next region in numerical order, and you place 2 pirates and destroy 2 samurai, which are the pink tokens here in that region. Because it's the first round, we always skip the enemy phase, but this is something that's going to happen in the next round. And finally, we always end this phase by resolving the Kaido die. So the Kaido die is going to dictate the number of spaces we advance Kaido on the Kaido wheel here. And this wheel does bad things to the board state. It'll do things such as adding an additional pirate to each region with a pirate, or adding an additional pirate die to the dice tower, or in the case of the top space here, we'll reveal another boss. And so because we rolled a 2, this is actually going to be very good for us because Kaido will advance 1, 2, in which Kaido drinks, and so no action takes place. So we were actually saved, fortunately, during this first round.
By the 2.
But it can be pretty bad. Now keep in mind that when advancing, Kaido must always stop on the red spaces. So if you have to move past it, you actually just stop on that space and add a pirate die. And pirate dice are limited, by the way, so if ever we have to add an additional one and we don't have any more in our supply, then we actually have to prematurely go directly to the Onigashima raid. Which would be very bad because we probably wouldn't be prepared for it. So this is something you want to be cautious of as well. But that's essentially it for the enemy phase. Now once that's done, then players move on to the player phase, where we're going to be taking turns taking actions. And during this phase, turn order can actually be decided between players. The only thing is when it is your turn to play, you must play out all of your actions before moving on to the next player. So do you have any particular preference or?
Go ahead.
Okay, so then on your turn, you must first assign all of your tokens on your player dashboard, which is actually split into 2 rows. The top row is the captain row, where we are going to be assigning our captain tokens in order to take actions with them. And our bottom row is for our crewmates. Now, as for the actions, they are split into 3 different categories. We have strength, cunning, and plunder. And this is going to be very important because each character card has stats here that pertain to those specific action categories. And the actions themselves are actually quite simple. So in general, the strength category has actions such as boss and defend, which allow you to attack a boss that's in your region or remove pirates. Cunning, again, allows you to gain lore, which is sort of a currency in the game that we're going to need. It also allows us to draw petals from a bag, which you'll see in a second, and complete missions. And plunder allows us to both gain resources in the form of food as well as weapons, and it allows us to recruit samurai, which are the pink tokens. Now, just a note about samurai, at the end of each round, each samurai you have in a region that contains a pirate will actually block that pirate from decreasing our joy. It'll remove the samurai, but just for that one round, we won't decrease joy for that pirate. So they're sort of a defensive mechanic, although we will also need them for certain missions. And so the recruit action allows us to recruit samurai in a region. Now again, in order for us to get to Act 2, we first need to complete the 2 Act 1 missions and the story mission. And in order to complete a mission, we are going to need to turn in the combination of resources that is on the mission tile. It's always going to be a certain amount of lore, as well as a certain amount of food or weapons, depending on the tile, and sometimes these loot petals, which we'll talk about in a second. So what are we thinking, Naveen? Should I try to attack the boss, remove pirates, get started on resources?
I don't like the fact that the boss just keeps moving from like 1 to 2, dropping off some of those pirates, and then 2 to 3, and then you're just going to constantly be chasing them.
Right.
You already are in the same starting space as Corey, so you might as well try to chip away, I would imagine.
Okay. And Luffy here is really good at strength type actions, so I'm going to go ahead and attack the boss with him. Now, for our specific playthrough, I'm going to say that the token I have here with the symbol represents Luffy, and the other one is going to represent Otama. So with Luffy, I'm going to assign him to the boss action, and when assigning your captains, they must each go to a unique action space. They can both go to the same action category, but they must be in unique actions. As for Otama, Otama is good at the plunder category, which is producing or recruiting. Should I produce resources or should I recruit samurai?
I mean, maybe recruit samurai. They're always useful.
That's true, but her ability actually says I can spend 1 food to destroy a pirate in my region, so maybe I do produce, right? Because I can produce food and turn pirates into samurai.
Yeah.
And that'll get me 1 step closer to completing her goal as well.
Like it.
As for my crewmate Zoro, his token is also assigned to one of the action spaces in the bottom row here. But the thing that is unique about crewmates is that if you assign their token to an action that's in the same action category as one of your captains, then their crew assist stat gets added to that captain's stat, which will make taking that action stronger. Now that I've assigned all of my tokens, I can now resolve them in any order. I can also move each of my captains to 1 adjacent space once per turn. And I can also do that in any order. So before resolving their actions, as an example, I could choose to move to an adjacent region. What do you think? Should I definitely have to stay here with Luffy for now.
I think you're staying with everybody,
because I need to attack the boss.
I think you just stay.
Okay, I'm just going to stay there for now, and if I'd like to move, I can decide to do that before I end my turn.
That's true.
So then, let's go ahead and start with Luffy. Now again, with Luffy, I'm taking the boss action, which is going to be attacking Jack. And Jack has a health of 10. That is what the D20 is here for. As soon as we're able to defeat Jack, then we gain the reward at the bottom here, which is 2 joy, 2 food, and 2 weapons, plus an additional joy, because each time you defeat a boss, you gain 1 joy.
Right.
And so when taking actions with a captain, you're going to roll a number of your pirate dice equal to their stat in that action category. So because I'm taking the boss action, which is a strength action, I get to roll 2 of my pirate dice plus my 1 captain die. So you always roll your captain die. In addition, because my crewmate is also in the same action category, I get to add Zoro's stat for strength, which is +2. So I get to roll a total of 5 dice. And each of these symbols that I roll counts as a success. So I'm just going to roll right in this window here.
Okay, very good.
Does that count? This
Yeah,
counts,
why not?
right? We're going
Yeah.
to say that counts? Okay.
Now, don't forget Zoro has an ability.
That's true. Zoro says I can reroll up to 3 of my player dice as long as I have 3 weapons in my inventory, which I do. So, because these 2 were not successes, I'm going to reroll them. I could, I guess, choose to reroll this.
Yeah.
I guess there's no reason not to, right? Because there are no blanks on this
It's
die.
always a 1 success or a 2 success.
Or a 2 success,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm going to reroll all 3. Here we go.
All right,
Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
I got a 2 success. Okay. So because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes, then I hit Jack for 5. So this
half.
10 goes down to a 5.
Yeah, very good.
Which is very good. And that is it for Luffy. So that is how resolving specifically a captain's action works. You will always roll your player dice depending on their stats, as well as any crew assist stats for being in the same category. Speaking of my crewmate actions will only ever be one time. So you never roll dice for them. You only get to do the action once. And so in the case of my crewmate here, I chose to do a defend action. And so defending allows you to remove one pirate from a region that one of your captains is in.
Yes.
So because in a 2-player game we have 2 captains, then I can always take my crewmate actions in either one of their regions, which is why maybe in the future I may have wanted to move one of them into an adjacent region if it would be beneficial. But there are no pirates in the adjacent regions here right now, so this is pretty good. So I'm just go ahead and resolve his defend action and remove a pirate here now.
Very good. Yeah.
All right.
So anytime you defend, it's basically dealing with managing the pirates that are on the board.
Yes. So now the only character I have left is Otama over here, who is a captain. And with her character, I'm going to produce resources. So her stat here for plundering is +2, which means I get to roll 2 of my dice, my player dice, as well as my captain die. No crew assist because my crewmate is all the way over here on strength. Let's see how we do. Oh,
3.
Nice, 3. I'm actually still going to re-roll this one because we already talked about the success of that, and I can use Zoro's ability for both of my captains. So
there you go.
That's a +2.
4.
We're going to say those those count. Okay, so I rolled a total of 4, and producing allows you to gain either weapons or food, and you can mix and match. So what combination should I take, Naveen? What do you think?
So we need 4 weapons here for this.
Yes.
But we need 4 food for this and 2 weapons. So
Right.
total weapons we need just to satisfy both these missions is 6, and total food is 4 with 1 leaf for this one. So maybe food, especially because you have that Dango ability with food.
Yes, I definitely want at least 1 food to spend to destroy this pirate.
Yeah.
And turn it into a samurai.
So I'm thinking you can take a combination.
Let's do 3 in 1. So 3 weapons.
3
and
weapons, okay.
1 food. Now, when gaining resources, you can actually hold them in your inventory.
Yep.
So each player has an inventory, and you can utilize all of their inventory slots when holding onto resources. In addition, at any time on your turn, you can always drop off or pick up resources in the region that you're in.
Just like that.
So let's just say they all get produced in this region, so I can decide how to use them.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to leave these 3 weapons here since we need them in order to complete this mission. And I'm going to pick up all the food.
All of it.
Yes, because if anything, I can bring them with me
Yep.
to Kibi to try to complete that mission.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
Otama
hold
only
on.
has a carrying capacity of 3, so that's why she took 3.
I took 3,
Yeah.
but I can always move them to somebody else's inventory if I wanted to. And the thing that is unique to a 2-player game is, let's just say, for example, Luffy, we're in a different region, and I wanted to drop off food in this region, but my other character is holding it. I can move it to Luffy's inventory and then drop off the food in Luffy's region. So that is unique to a 2-player game. All right, and that is essentially it for all of my actions. Now, before I end my turn, I would like to spend 1 food to destroy a pirate in her region.
Okay, perfect.
So let's go ahead and spend this food.
So there is 1 pirate here in your region.
Yes.
So you're going to destroy this pirate, which is good. And then there's more text to that, I think, right?
And turn it into a samurai.
And then you turn it into samurai. So it's basically like you're bribing them with some dango. Right?
I guess so.
That's pretty good.
Now, because I did 1 towards my goal here of turning 10 pirates into samurai, we're going to use these cubes to keep track so that we know when I've completed my goal.
Yeah, so if Monique does that basically 10 times over the course of the game, then you'll be able to flip over Otama's character card and just have a better version of them.
Right. And before I end my turn, first of all, Luffy was here. So let's not forget that.
Yep.
I think I will move. So I'm going to move Otama into Kibi because Kibi needs food. I have food.
Yeah.
And honestly, Jack is going to be moving as well. So next round, Jack is going to move into Kibi. Should I move Luffy there?
Jack's going to move into Kibi and then place 2 pirates in there and destroy these 2 samurai that are there. So, yeah, I think that's a good move.
Yeah, so Luffy as well,
Yeah.
right?
Knowing what Jack's going to do.
Yes. All right, and that is it for my turn. So let's just go ahead and go over the rest of these actions then, shall we?
Yeah.
So we've already discussed the boss action. The defend action works the same way. You roll the dice and you just remove that number of pirates from the region. We also know plunder because I did produce, and recruiting is just rolling the dice and adding that many of the pink samurai to the region. So then all we have left is the cunning category here, which allows you to discover and stash. Now, whenever you take a cunning action, you're going to roll your player dice and you're going to gain a number of lore equal to the successes on your dice. And again, lore is a currency. We need to turn in lore in order to complete missions mainly. In addition, specifically the discover action lets you draw a petal tile from the bag. Now, there are three main types of petals in the game. There are immediate effects, which come into play immediately, and then you put the petal in the petal discard. There are ally petals, which are petals that you hold onto, and then you decide when you'd like to use it. Whenever you use it, you put it in the discard. And of course, there are also smile fruits, which are bad. So anytime you gain a smile fruit, you resolve the text, and then you discover again, which means you basically just draw another petal from the bag. Now, the discover bag represents the influence of the different items and characters in the story. So when we say we're using a character or an ally, we're using the influence that they have on the narrative. Now, the thing that's significant about these petals is that some of these missions will require you to turn in petals in order to complete them.
We have one right there?
We have one right here. But in order to do so, you have to take a petal from the discard, which means you would have had to discover first and actually resolve a petal before you can even do that.
Yep.
Now, as for the stash action, this is how we complete missions. In order to complete these, you need to stash that combination of resources onto the Onigashima boards, which features both Orochi as well as the Tobi Roppo. And so if you can kind of tell closely here, each of these characters requires a specific combination of resources in order to defeat them. And so when taking the stash action after rolling for lore, you must then turn in all of the resources that are shown on the tile at once. So you cannot piecemeal these resources. In addition, all of the weapons or food must all be in the region that the mission tile is in. Then we'll get to choose where we stash those resources. And if we ever complete the amount of resources that are required for a specific member of the Tobiroppo, as a reward, we'll gain 1 joy, and we'll also gain a turn during the Onigashima raid, because this is actually going to dictate how much time we have to defeat Kaido in that final raid, which again is the only way in which we can win this game.
So that's a board that we're going to reference as we start to stash.
Right. As for the crewmates actions, they're all pretty self-explanatory. The only difference is they also have a lore action here, which just gains us 2 lore because we are going to need lore. And they also have their own unique stash action. But the downside is if they are taking this stash action, then they are not contributing their crewmate assist stats to any of the captains.
Yes, basically to reemphasize what Monique is saying there, because this stash is not linked to a space that a captain would be taking an action, you're not going to be able to kind of ping pong and get the stat bonus from that particular crew member.
That's right. And with that, I think I am done with my turn. So let's go ahead and return these to the bag.
That was just an example.
It is now your turn, Naveen. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I think I want to try to utilize the abilities of all my different characters in my crew.
Yeah, and the thing that's nice is your characters start in different regions.
Unlike yours, who happen to just be here,
Yes.
I'm split up into Region 1 and Region 5.
And by the way, there really is no rush to completing these missions right now. I think maybe removing the pirates,
Yes,
right?
and I think I'm going to be able
attacking Jack.
I think I'll be able to do most of that right now. So I really like Nico Robin's ability. It says whenever I gain lore, which we know we're going to want lore, destroy a pirate in your region.
That is
so
nice.
I'm going to have to gain lore with them. So my pawns are going to be the symbol is going to go with Nami.
Okay.
And then the no symbol is going to be Nico Robin. So I'm going to go ahead and gain lore, and I'm going to go ahead and do a discover action with them.
Okay.
I know that's going to be a good thing for us. With Nami, whenever my captain produces, I may spend 1 resource to discover as well. So I'm going to want Nami to then produce. But again, these abilities are technically globally, but I'm actually looking at the stats that we have here. If you see Nami's produce or her ability to plunder is +2 versus Nico Robin is 0.
Yes,
so that's why I want Nami to be the one doing this, while the cunning is very, very good for Nico Robin and not as good with Nami.
Yeah, that's good. Now, whose action would you like to augment?
I think I'm going to augment Nico Robin's because that's just going to help us with more lore. So Brooke is a 1/1/1, which is very nice.
That's
pretty
really
universal.
Yeah, pretty balanced.
So I'm gonna recruit.
Okay.
I think it's good to have some samurai out there. So I'm gonna put that right there.
Oh, and the thing that's nice is Brooke's ability says you destroy a pirate as you enter a region.
Yes.
So because Nico Robin's here, you can always
Yeah,
end your
so
turn by moving.
I'm going to end my turn exactly. Yeah,
Ringo.
so that's exactly the play that I'm going to do. So okay, so let's go ahead and just start resolving. So
Okay.
I'm going to do Nico Robbins first. This discover over here.
Okay.
So we are going to roll 1, 2. So it's 1, 2.
Uh-huh.
I have this die
Your
because
captain
I have
die.
the captain die 3, and then because Brooke is +1, that makes it these 4 dice.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna roll.
All right. So
There
this
we go.
is
Okay, there we go. 4.
this is discover.
Yeah, so we discover 4 right there. So with 4, I discover 4 lore, and that's what this little symbol is here to remind us.
Yes.
So that's good. We got
So you
4
gain
lore.
4 lore, which is nice.
Whenever you gain lore, destroy a pirate in my region.
Nice.
So Nico Robin started in Flower Capital. There's
Uh-huh.
1 pirate there. We're gonna go ahead and destroy them just
Very
like
nice.
that. Oh, and by the way, I don't think I talked about my goals
yeah.
when we introduced our characters. So this is actually relevant here.
Okay.
So I'll start with the one that is the most relevant.
Okay.
Brooke, who is my crewmate,
Uh-huh.
says destroy 2 pirates in each region.
Oh, okay.
So because everybody is kind
Oh.
of blended,
Yes.
technically Nico Robin destroyed a pirate,
Uh-huh.
as you just saw me do.
Yeah.
And so that's going to apply to Brooke's Flower Capital right over here.
Okay.
So I get to put 1 on there.
There's your cube.
Okay. And so I need to basically do that in every single region twice
Twice. Oh, okay.
to then
So you've
flip
gotta-
Brooke over to their nicer side.
Oh, what is it?
See, the stats get better. Instead of it 1-1-1, it's 1-3-1.
Okay.
And then the crew assist stats are 1-2-2 instead of 1-1-1.
Oh, so it's different.
Yeah, and then to destroy 2 pirates or deal 2 damage to a boss as you enter a region.
Ooh,
so it just changes
Yeah,
it for
just
the better.
Gets so much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
This makes probably more sense now with Nico Robin. This says players have completed 4 Toby Ropo. So
okay.
Monique just introduced this board over here. So once we've
Yes.
completed 4 of these,
Uh-huh.
then that is how I can upgrade Nico Robin.
Yes, and you definitely want to defeat those members.
Yes, you want to do that.
Very important for
And
the
then-
final raid.
Yes, and then Nami's here is players have used 6 of those loot petals. So remember those petals that we talked about?
Yes.
Now that I've gained my lore, I'm going to do the actual discover action, which is drawing one of these petals.
All right, good luck,
Don't
baby.
feed that blue one. What do we got here? Oh! Smile fruit.
Smile fruit to start
No.
the game. What does it say?
Add a boss during the next enemy phase.
Oh,
Things were going so well.
things were going so well.
So that's that.
All right, so I mean, you discover again.
That's good.
Oh gosh, as soon as we discovered 6 of these, by the way, Snake Orochi, a type of a special
Oh, yeah,
boss,
okay.
is added to the board. So let's
right.
not do that.
All right, let's go ahead and draw another one. Not a blue one this time.
Not a blue
we
one.
have a
Oh,
ally
an ally
petal.
petal. Okay.
Okay, so this one's look at that.
Shinobu.
Yeah, this one says gain a random red scabbard
Uh huh.
or trigger a red scabbard.
All right, so ally petals you hold on to, and you can decide when you want to use that. Red scabbards are these tokens over here. Over the course of the game, certain things such as petals
Yep.
allow us to gain them, and when doing so, we flip them over and we gain whatever it says on the red scabbard. So in the case of Dogstorm, we gain a weapon, and you actually gain a number of the abilities equal to the number of red scabbards you have in play. So in the case of this one, we would gain 1 weapon, but if I were to gain another one, we gain any resource twice because
Yep.
now there are 2 of them. And as soon as we unlock all of them, then we get to recruit a starting character. So we can add additional characters to our crew.
More players.
So are you going to want to use that now or save it for later?
Let's just save it for later.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that.
All right. So that's it then, right? For your discover action?
That's it for Discover. So what I'm going to do then is I have not moved yet
Okay.
on this character's turn. So I'm going to move Nico Robin, and I'm going to move them to an adjacent space from 5 to 4.
Okay.
And what's nice about this
Yes.
is because Brooke's ability is entangled with all my characters' abilities, destroy a pirate as soon as you enter a region. So I've entered this region.
Yeah.
This 1 pirate here, I'm going to destroy them. And then,
Nice.
because I've destroyed a pirate in Ringo, can I have a cube
Oh, you're comboing.
on Ringo? Where are you there? There you are.
All right. Very
Yes.
nice.
So that is Nico Robin. Now let's just go ahead and do my recruit right now.
Okay.
So with Brooke, this is a simple, just 1 samurai recruit.
Where?
And I have to put it either where Robin is or where Nami is.
Yes.
I like the idea of having samurai all over the board, so let's go ahead and put it over here.
Okay.
There we go. And the last thing I'm going to do is take Nami's action, which is going to be producing. So
Okay.
I have
So how many?
1, 2, plus the character die itself, the captain die. So it's going to be these 3.
Okay.
We're going to roll it up.
Good luck.
All right. Oh.
Okay. I think this one you have to
That
re-roll,
one I have
right?
to re-roll. Okay, so this
We
is
really
for
need
sure
to
nothing.
nail it.
I know. I'll put it on the
Maybe
board.
we should
How
roll
about
on the board.
that? There you go. Okay.
Okay.
So I got 2.
2. Do you want
successes.
weapons, food, one
So
of each?
definitely weapon here because that's going to be 4 towards it, right?
Yes.
So 1 weapon, 1 food. How about that?
Okay.
All right. So I'll do 1 weapon and I'll just keep it.
Oh, okay.
I can always drop it off later.
You can. It's just that if I were to stash,
That's true.
I can't get it out of your inventory.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. 1 weapon, 1 food. That's because what Monique's basically saying is if I had this in my inventory
Yeah.
and we had the ability to do this with the right amount of lore and all
Yeah.
that stuff, then if I'm holding on to it
Yes.
and she's, meaning Monique is the one that's going to try to stash,
Yeah.
she can't then access this.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay. So I will drop this off
Drop
here.
it off
I think
now.
that's a good thing. Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to move at all with Nami? Or are you going to stay there?
So Jack is definitely moving. That's
Jack is
that's
moving.
literally what they do. So
Yes. And if it's not clear who Jack is in this region, it's this token. These are the tokens that represent the bosses.
yeah.
So we know that this pertains to the boss who's in the flower active boss area of the boss area.
I think I will stay here just for some board coverage because unfortunately with that blue pedal tile that came out, we're gonna have
The
another
smile fruit.
boss, and we don't know exactly where that boss is gonna show up. So
That's true.
it seems like you're kind of handling the middle here. I've got them there. I'm here. Plus, if I need to be the one to stash, so I'll stay.
All right. And that is it. That is the end of the players phase. So then we always end each round in the end phase, where we're going to pretty much look at the board state and see how much joy we lose, unfortunately.
But fortunately,
But fortunately,
Yeah.
yes, we actually lose 1 joy per pirate that's on the board, but we did a pretty good job with pirate management. There are no blue tokens on the board, so we can skip that.
that's good.
Had we had pirates, then we would actually first lose 1 samurai per pirate in each region.
Yeah. So
And that samurai blocks the pirate.
if it looked like this,
Yes.
each samurai would take the other one kind of and block it and defend.
Yes. So we
But
would not lose the joy for either of these,
Yeah.
but we would lose the samurai.
Exactly.
So that is sort of the downside, but actually, it's actually still good.
Yep.
Because that's what samurai are for in this game.
Yeah.
Now,
They hold the line.
the one thing though is if you have at least 1 boss still active, does not matter how many bosses. If you just have at least 1, then you do lose 1 joy. So we go down to 9. If we lose one more,
Let's beat Jack.
then we're going to unlock this negative milestone. So
know.
let's not do that.
Okay.
And that is it.
Yeah, and aside from losing joy during this phase, if you also want to move around and shuffle who is a crewmate versus a captain, this is the time to do it in the end phase. Also, this is when you incorporate any gained characters into your particular crew.
And that's essentially how a full round works in the game. Now, we've already discussed how you win the game, which is essentially defeating Kaido in that final battle. But in order to lose the game, there are a couple of ways throughout the game in which players can lose characters. And so if at any time all players lose all of their characters, then you lose the game. And of course, if you do not defeat Kaido in that final battle, that is the other main way in which you'll lose. So now we're just going to continue through Act 1, and we'll explain anything else as we play. So let's go ahead and move on to the next enemy phase. So we always reset our tokens back to their start space here. And again, the enemy phase requires us to roll these dice. So it's still going to be the same 2 pirate dice and 1 Kaido
We haven't
die.
added a pirate
Would you like to
Sure.
do it, Naveen?
All right. Let's see if I can do this.
Yeah,
All right.
you can.
Oh,
You
1,
can do
2,
this.
and 3. What do we got?
Okay. So start with the pirate dice first. It's a 2 and a 3.
2 and a 3. I should have moved.
You should have moved. And before we advance Kaido, we must resolve bosses. So 2 things happen. We are going to have an enemy phase with Jack, and we're also going to gain a new boss because of the smile fruit. We're going to summon a boss. So let's just start with Jack, shall we?
Okay.
So move Jack to the next region.
Jack moves to the next region. Jack also brings some friends of his.
2 pirates.
2 pirates. That's not good. And then they do something.
And his friends do bad things.
Yeah. They
So
destroy 2 samurai.
samurai in that region.
It was set up for that.
We've got to defeat Jack. Jack only has 5 health left, Naveen. What are we doing?
Well, you got half.
We
You
can do it
you
this round.
You can go first and do it.
And now, because Naveen drew that smile fruit, we must
I was
add
blamed.
a new boss. But fortunately, just for this round. This is not something
It's a one-off.
that happens every time. So I'm just going to draw the top one, shall
Act
we?
one boss. What do we got?
We have Urashima.
Okay.
Okay, so Urashima has a health of 6.
Okay, that's not too bad.
They're going to be represented by this red token. They start in Kuri.
Oh, see, good
So
thing I didn't
region
leave.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 is not too bad.
We'll
It's
see.
Great, actually. All right. Now, unfortunately, Urashima over here has a global effect, which says petals you discover are immediately discarded.
Oh.
You do not gain their benefit.
See the enemy phase? Move all players out of Kuri.
Oh, okay. And during the enemy phase, which is going to start in the next
Next
round, all players who are in Kuri must move out into an adjacent region.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Wait, but you just glossed over this. This is a terrible global ability. So this is why
The petals,
the
yeah.
health is so low, because until we defeat them, we can't get the benefits from petals.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as we defeat them, though, our reward says we discover 3 petals. Keep 1 petal and return the remaining petals into the discover bag.
So draw 3. Okay.
Yeah, draw 3, keep 1.
Okay.
All right, that is it for the enemy phase. Not horrible, still, I think.
Yeah, it's
All
kinda,
right,
kind of
let's
bad.
advance Kaido's wheel by 3.
So we're gonna hit the red
So
spot.
we're gonna hit the red spot. So we stop here and we just add a pirate die. So
See, that's bad.
that's bad for next. That's a next round bad.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and move on to the player phase. Who wants to go first? What do you think?
Oh well, I wanted to do the whole thing I kind of did and like use the discover, but now that
Yeah.
that global ability is out there for the enemy, we
Yes.
can't use the petals. So
Right, it's unfortunate.
kind of useless.
Well, what's our goal? I think it would be nice to
Knock out Jack.
We have to remove those pirates.
You got to get rid of Jack, but allow me to do it in Kibi so I can get 2 cubes onto Brook.
Oh, the pirates.
Yeah, and then you can do the final smackdown of Jack to help with
for
Zoro. Yeah.
Okay, let's think about this. Because there are 3 pirates in Kibi, I would like to spend a food to destroy a pirate. Oh, wait, where is Otama? Oh, yeah, we're both here.
Yeah, you're there.
I would like to do that.
Do you want to take your actions first and just see what's left for me?
Okay,
All right.
if you insist.
I do.
All right, I am going to, let's just attack a boss. The boss that's in Kibi.
I'm assuming Zoro's coming along for
That's
this
Jack.
ride.
Let's go, Zoro.
gonna
Should we
defend?
produce or defend?
Maybe defend here.
But I thought you wanted to
Oh yeah, go ahead.
do the
Produce.
second one there?
Produce, yeah.
Yeah, so let's produce because we need food there anyway. As for Otama, should I just discover and like it's okay if we don't get the benefit of the petal? Because we need the petal. We need lore. That's truly what we need. We only have 4 lore
Only 4 lore.
to complete these missions. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna discover. All right. I think that's it.
Okay.
So
You want to do that first?
well, first I want to spend 1 food to destroy a pirate in Kibi.
Okay.
So I'm spending 1 food
Spending a food.
and I'm going
Destroying
to
a pirate in Kibi.
destroy the pirate
And then the rest of that ability is then convert him basically
into a samurai.
into a samurai. That's good.
Nice. And so that is my second pirate that I've turned into
Yes,
samurai.
That's right.
And it really did not have to be Otama, but that's fine. Let's discover,
Okay.
shall we? So it's going to be 1. Otama's stat is 1 for cunning. So just 2 dice.
2 dice. Yeah, you better roll 3.
I just talked about how much lore we needed.
Well, you
I'm
have
going to roll
reroll.
here.
You have reroll with Zoro.
I'm going to roll there.
2.
Okay, 2.
2 lore.
So I'm going to re-roll this one
So Zoro.
because of Zoro's ability. So it's still
there
the
you go.
same
So
one.
2.
Okay. So
You gain 2 lore.
2 lore, and then I just draw a petal, and it's gonna
Yeah,
go immediately.
it's gonna
to
go
the
straight to the
discard.
discard.
Yeah, straight to the discard. Hopefully,
Make it blue.
it's not blue. Oh, it's
Okay.
not. Oh, it's an ally.
Ally.
Oh, Beppo. Change all failures into successes on a strength roll. Oh, that's unfortunate.
That would've been a
that
good
would have been
one.
a nice one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to produce
Yeah.
with Zoro. Where? Let's just produce a food.
Yeah.
In Kibi.
It's not about where because you both are in Kibi,
Yeah, we're
right?
both
So
there.
yeah. So you want food in there?
Yeah. Let's
Do you want
food.
do you want to take it into your possession as Otama?
No, let's just drop it off.
Okay.
Because Otama has 1.
Okay.
And then finally, Luffy is going to attack Jack. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Zoro's
5.
2. Yep. So
All
everything
right.
except 1 die.
Here we go.
Good luck.
Thank you. Please.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
I'm going to
You
re-roll
can still do a reroll. Yep.
these 2. I'm just going to roll here.
Yeah. Oh, there.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
there you go.
Oh, this is solid.
Overkill. Nice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay.
Oh, I could
perfect.
have defeated Urashima with that. Okay.
Yeah.
So Jack is now
See ya,
defeated.
Jack.
See ya, Jack. The reward is we gain 2 joy.
It's really 3 joy because defeating
It's 3 joy
a boss
because
also.
it's 2 for the reward plus 1 because it's
Just don't make
Jack's
me
the
reach
boss.
twice. You know, 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Oh, 1 away from a milestone.
Yeah.
2 food and 2 weapons.
2 food and 2 weapons. Oh, see, the 2
So-
food is good. You want to leave it there?
That's nice. Yeah, let's leave the 2 food there.
Oh, and the 2 weapons is exactly what we need here. So this is really close to being done.
Yeah, let's just put it all there.
All here?
Yeah.
All right. 2 food, 2 weapons. There you go.
Boom. And I dealt the final blow.
Yeah.
So Zoro, that's one third of the way there.
1/3. Yeah, Zoro needs to do Hiroshima.
Right. All right, and that is it for Luffy. So should I stay, or are you gonna take these 2 away?
I'm going to try to take those 2 away. Yeah.
Okay. So what do we need? We need, in order to complete this, we need lore. We need one
Food.
more food, which I can always drop off, and 2 weapons, which we have. So we actually have the resources. So maybe I'll just move into udon.
Okay.
Boom. All right.
Rupees and
That's
udon.
it for me. Your turn.
Okay, so I definitely want to take out these 2 pirates here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to do the like soul parade thing, and then also gain some lore
Okay.
and get Nico. Okay, so I definitely know that Nico Robin is gonna have to do probably the discover thing,
Okay.
kind of what you just did.
Yeah,
That's
we need
okay.
lore.
We need lore, so I'm gonna put that there.
Can you try to chip away at Urashima?
Nami has a 0, so all I would be doing is rolling
one.
this. Yeah, I could have them tag along.
Brooke?
Yeah.
What else were you going to have Brooke do anyway?
Okay, let's just do it. Okay, so I will do boss
Okay.
with Nami, and then let's produce or defend. There's nothing to defend there, so let's go ahead and just produce. There
Well,
we go.
you can defend somewhere else.
So basically, I'm going to be moving with them. Whenever I move in, I destroy one because of Brook, and then because I'm taking a lure action,
Yeah.
I also am going to remove.
But
so,
if you choose to like move Nami into Udon, then you can use the defend action
okay,
after Nami moves into Udon.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and just resolve the attack on the boss
Okay.
right here with Nami. So
Okay.
Nami is 0, so I
Yes.
gain
You won.
this, and then plus
Plus
1
one.
for the crew assist
Yeah, it's
from
the, really
Brooke.
the bottom
So
stats.
come on, let's get 3.
Good luck.
2.
Okay, that's
Okay,
2.
2 and 0. So that's 2. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'll take
So
that.
you go down to 4.
6 to 4.
Yeah, 6 to 4.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna say Nami is gonna move
To Udon.
at the end of their turn to Udon, and then I'm
Yes.
using Soul Parade, destroy a pirate as you enter a region.
Oh, nice.
There you go. So I'm gonna destroy this pirate.
Oh, so you didn't need to defend.
I didn't need to defend. Yeah. So, yeah, that's right. I didn't need to defend.
Yeah.
I should produce. Let's just
You
say.
should okay.
Let's just say I produced.
Retcon.
We should know this.
We should
Yeah,
know this.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
that's
yes.
like obvious information right there.
Yes. Is Udon? Oh, you get a cube for Udon.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And
There you go.
I'm just
So what are you
gonna
going to produce?
Udon. We said right. Okay, So
Yes.
I'm going to produce a weapon.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Because in addition to the mission, the act missions and the story mission, we also have these general missions that you can always do.
Yep.
And, you know, certain things, certain happenings might cause our characters to go to prison.
Yes.
So the ways in which you can break them out of prison is either by turning in 2 lore and 3 weapons for a single escape, 1 character out of prison, or an entire prison break, which would cost us 5 lore and 10 samurai.
10 samurai is very difficult, but I'm
Very
gonna
difficult.
the thing that we're gonna produce with Brooke is just a
Yes.
single weapon right there.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the completion of these 2 characters.
Okay.
And now we will finish off with Nico Robin. So
Uh-huh.
I'm going to move first.
Okay.
So I'm going to move in here. This is adjacent.
Yes.
Boom. We're now in Kibi.
Okay.
Same thing. Soul Parade.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and destroy this.
Very nice.
And
Kibi?
Kibi. Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
Where's Kibi? Where are you, Kibi? There you are. I'm
you're-
working on that. Yeah. And then now we're going to go ahead and roll for lore because it's 2 of these cunning book symbols.
Yes.
So I'm just going to roll for 2.
Your
so
cunning stat.
1, 2, plus 1,
plus,
that's
plus
3.
1 fire. Yeah. All right.
All right, so
Luck,
that's okay.
3.
That's a 3 lore.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. 6 to
Oh
9.
my
We're 1
gosh.
short. Dang it.
That's fine because if we take a stash action
Uh-huh.
to stash those resources
You get it.
and complete the mission, then you can use the lore that you roll for
In that moment.
Yeah, in the moment for that mission.
And you will be successful.
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to be the same thing. I'm going to discover, and then we're just going to toss it into
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
trash.
toss it into the trash.
Because
Hopefully-
unfortunately,
please don't draw a smile fruit. That is all I ask.
yes. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got something here. This is a loot petal.
This is
Of
immediate
course,
effect.
Immediate. Gain a red scabbard at random.
Or
3
3 samurai.
samurai.
Let's not cry over
Not bad.
these petals.
Okay.
Well, the good thing is you got the lore. I mean, that's
I
really what
did,
you
yeah.
wanted,
And
right?
whenever you gain lore,
Yes.
destroy a pirate in your region.
Very good.
Destroyed.
Very nice.
Because I've destroyed.
So there's
Brooke is working.
Brooke is working. Brooke is working
Brooke
hard.
is working real hard.
All right.
Okay.
Done?
Yep.
All right, that is the end of the player phase. So we're going to go ahead and go straight into the end phase, which is, I think, going to be not too
Gonna be
bad.
a good one.
Because we don't have any
managing the pirates right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing really well with the pirate management. So let's lose 1 joy
Because of a
we
boss.
do have 1 boss.
All right. There you go.
All right, Let's go ahead and go straight into the next. I'm assuming we're not doing any crew changes, right?
No.
Just stop me, I guess, if
No.
you ever
I'll
want
let
to do
you know.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my crew the way
It's
they are
formatted,
right now
yeah.
too. So let's return these,
Yes.
and then let's go straight into the enemy phase. So I'm gonna roll the dice, and now we have a third pirate die.
Yeah.
So we are going to gain 3 pirates onto the board. What do we have?
Okay, 2 are going into 1, which
Oh.
is not good.
Oh, we just vacated.
Yeah, and
Curry.
then 1 is going into 3, which I'm in.
Okay.
And then we're going to move them by 2. But do
Okay.
we have an ability here that we have to deal with?
Move all players out of Kuri.
Which
That is
gone,
the
yeah.
enemy
Okay,
phase.
yeah.
That's it. Right.
Okay.
So then let's go ahead and advance Kaido.
Oh, 2 is great.
Spaces.
It's on the
1,
green
2.
spot.
Kaido drinks.
Kaido's drinking.
Kaido's drinking.
Yeah.
No action.
Okay.
All right. Now we should probably try to complete a mission, right?
Yes, I
because we
agree.
are 1 away from 10 lore.
We should.
That's anybody's stash action will get that lore. Who has the best cunning?
I'm the lore person.
Oh, you. Oh,
Yeah.
Nico Robin has plus
1,
2.
2, 3, plus the die.
Because
4.
mine is just plus 1.
Yeah.
So it's not great, and
Yeah,
no crew assist.
you're the
on
strong one,
cunning.
I'm the cunning
yeah,
one.
I'm the strength one. So I guess I can try and defeat.
I think.
Urashima.
Yes, please do that.
So who wants to go first? I guess.
I'll go first, I think.
Okay,
I'll try to do the Nico and then get that thing set up over here.
go for it
Okay, so I'm gonna do a stash
with Nico
with
Robin.
Nico Robin. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Very nice. Now there are only 3 food resources here, but Nami has a food.
Mm-hmm. Nami
so you
has
can
a
drop
food. I could move
off
at
the,
the very
food
end. Yeah.
before you do the stash.
Right. Should I do 2 lore to set us up?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. I mean, you're not gonna have any crew assist anywhere. Well,
Yeah.
if that's the case, then you might as well. What's the crew assist plus 1? Oh, 1 extra die is just 1
Just 1.
lore. Yeah, and the reason why is because if Naveen were to add his crewmate to the cunning stat, then he would only add maximum 1.
But I'm gonna get 2 out of this because it's plus 2, so I might as well do it this way.
Yeah, I guess the only benefit would be if you would really want to recruit or defend, because that's like that additional action you could take with your crewmate. But
Yeah.
it's up to you.
I think with Nami, I'm just gonna defend because we have 1 pirate there, so I might as well defend, and then I'll drop off the food that that Nami's carrying. So I'm gonna start by moving Nico Robin from
Okay.
2 to 1 into Kuri,
Oh,
and because we did that, I have the Soul Parade. Destroy a pirate as you enter a region.
I thought you were gonna stash this.
Now I'm gonna stash this one.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Soul Parade. This goes out.
Okay.
Can I have a cube, please?
Yes. So this is in Kuri.
In Kuri.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna add more cubes
Yeah.
to our
there
cube
we go.
supply here.
Very nice. And now I'm going to do the stash action here.
Okay.
So
Stash action.
Yes. So this one is going to be 1, 2
Uh-huh.
plus 1, so 3.
Yes.
So here we go.
Good luck.
1, 2, 3.
3.
So,
okay, so 3 lore
3 lore. So we're going to go up
to
1,
12.
2, 3 to 12.
Okay.
Whenever you gain lore, destroy a pirate in that region. So there we go. Boom. And
Do you
then
have
now-
another space for Kuri?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah. So
Wow.
we're close with
That
Brooke.
is good.
We're getting there.
Wild combo
Yeah.
right there.
So then now I'm going to stash. and
That's right. And we're doing this for the first
First time. Yeah.
Okay, so you are Nico Robin who's stashing
Yes.
in Kuri.
In
so you're
Kuri.
trying to complete this mission.
Yes.
This mission requires 10 lore, 4 weapons, which are here, as well as 1 loot pedal from the discard, all of which we have.
We have.
So let's go ahead and spend.
So 12 goes down to 2.
All right.
4 weapons.
4 weapons.
Yep.
And 1 loot pedal. Does not matter
doesn't
which
matter
one.
which one,
Or
yeah.
It's not loot pedal specifically. It's just a pedal
A
from the
pedal.
discard. So let's go ahead and bring. Oh no, we need those because we need to bring on the Onigashima boards.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Because we have to stash them specifically
Yes. Okay,
on
there
one
we
of the 2. But we have options. We have
We
a
do.
lot of options. So technically, you keep these on the table.
Yeah.
But for space saving purposes, we're just going to bring them off and on
Mm-hmm.
the board whenever we do this. Now, what do we have in our
go. We have
stashing?
4 swords and then 1 of these pedals.
Okay.
So
So the only characters who want pedals and swords are Black Maria, swords, this one, weapon,
oh,
Sasaki.
swords. Yeah.
Who's who?
Who's who?
Wants pedals
And then
and
ulti.
ulti.
Yeah.
Yes. So you can decide what combination to drop them off in. In addition, we also have Orochi over here, who's
Yeah.
really, really powerful. In order to defeat Orochi, you need 25 of any resource, samurai, or pedal.
Just
so that's
25 things.
quite a lot.
We
Yeah.
have 5 towards the 25.
Yeah, I guess it's like if you don't have anybody else to put them, you can
Yeah.
just stash them there. The benefit here is when you go against Kaido in the Onigashima raid, This is going to determine how many turns you get to actually defeat Kaido. So each time you defeat one of the characters in Tobiroppo, you get 1 turn towards that battle.
Yep.
But Orochi over here gets you 2 turns, plus 2 joy. So it's a lot more resources,
Yeah, it is,
but
yeah.
also a larger
But you can just
reward.
dump everything onto it.
Yes.
Let's just dump everything onto it. What do you think?
I think maybe we let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right.
Every time we defeat one of these characters, we also get a
Sure.
joy, right?
All right, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
So we need 8 more swords there.
Okay.
And then 1 petal towards the 6 that
Black
needs to be
Maria.
there. Yeah.
Okay. Very
All right,
nice.
There we go.
So that is the stash action. Although we are not done, because whenever you complete a mission, which we just did, you get to do the thing that it says on the board. Heart Pirates discover Luffy has arrived in Wano. Recruit Law.
Very nice.
So we are going to get to recruit a new character. Specifically, Trafalgar Law, who is actually going to go and join Naveen's crew because you completed the
Join
mission.
me.
So
220. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
220.
220. Now, you don't actually get to add your character until the end phase.
Yeah, the next one.
But they are going to be a second crewmate. And just like all of our other characters, they also have a goal. So,
Okay.
what is your goal?
Just destroy 16 pirates.
Very nice.
a lot.
So you need a lot
I've
of
done that,
cubes for
yeah.
your area over there. Now all we need to do is complete this mission, and then we will be able to unlock this story mission to complete Act 1.
Yep. So I completed my turn with Nico Robbins,
Mm-hmm.
and then now we're just going to do this one. Let's just gain 2 lore. We got to build it back up.
Very nice.
That's done. And then now I'm just going to, this is a very simple one. So I'm just going to roll
Okay.
my single pirate die, which is already, not my pirate die, my single captain's die.
Captain Die.
0 plus the captain die
Yeah.
to defend against this one pirate there. It's going to be a success.
Yeah, it's success no
There you
matter
go.
what.
Very good. But that was in
Udon?
Udon, which is exactly why I wanted to do it that way
Okay. Very nice.
in order to get this going. So now I need just like 4 more.
Very nice.
I
Anything
did
else?
destroy a pirate, but they're not part
They're
of
not
my
in
crew
play
yet.
yet. No.
That's too bad.
During the end phase.
That should be it for me. What I'll do is let me drop this off.
Oh, okay.
I'll drop this off so that Luffy can potentially pick it up and take it wherever.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, thank you. So then you're done with your turn?
that's my turn.
All right, so now it goes back to me, and I think I'm definitely going to try to attack the boss that's in Kuri.
Yeah.
And with
Zoro.
my crewmate, I guess there's nobody to defend anymore, right? There are no pirates on the
No,
board.
just produce.
So I'm just going to produce. And we need lore, so I'm going to discover
Yeah.
with Otama, and I'm going to resolve this last so that hopefully we can try to defeat Urashima first.
Okay.
So let's just start with that, shall we? Let's try to defeat the boss. I'm going to move Luffy over here.
You want to take the food with you?
Oh, yeah. I'll pick up the food. I'll give the food to Otama over here. Okay. So I'm going to move over into Kuri, and I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3 plus 2.
Yeah, 5.
So 5. 5 total for 4 health. Oh, we can do this. We can do this.
4.
There, that's 4. I don't need to reroll anything. So we have defeated Urashima. The reward is discover 3 petals. So draw 3, keep 1.
Okay.
And then we're going to gain a joy
For defeating them.
for defeating. Yeah. So can I have the bag, please?
There you go.
All right.
Do the honors.
So
and don't
draw
forget,
3
you're going to get a token on Zoro.
on Zoro. Oh, yeah.
You defeated boss.
Okay, so let's just draw 3, keep 1 first. All right, here are the 3. Ooh, they're all petals. So we have 2 ally petals and a loot petal. So 1 immediate effect, which is plus 1 food, plus 2 joy, and plus 1 weapon, or gain a red scabbard at random. I don't really like that because
I mean,
it's just gonna
gaining
be
the 2 joy is kind of nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
That puts us over the little.
I also have these 2 allies. This one lets me remove 1 pirate die from the dice tower. We're doing really well
Yeah.
with pirates, so I'm not too concerned. Or all recruit actions in the chosen region this turn are doubled. That's for samurai. I think we do the immediate one.
Yeah, it seems pretty
Right?
good. Yeah.
So these 2 go back in the bag, and this one is going to get resolved immediately. So let's gain 1 food. Can I have 1 food and 1 weapon?
1
Please.
food, 1 weapon. You got it.
And 2 joy. Oops.
Dropped it. There you go.
Thank you. And 2
2
joy.
joy. Okay, there we go. So it's going to go 12 to 13. So this comes off. And what does that say? Oh, gain the red scabbard.
Gain red scabbard.
Perfect.
And that's at random.
Okay.
So we get it anyway. I kind of scoffed at that, but
Yeah.
that's the benefit that we're getting. So gain any resource. Just once, though, because this is the first red scabbard. So as we unlock red scabbards, they are going to go around this token.
Okay.
And as soon as we reveal the final one, then we get to recruit a starting character. So let's, what resource do we want?
Maybe swords?
Sure, let's do it.
Swords.
Should I just put it in my inventory?
Sure, you can.
Yeah, I have one last spot. Boom. So that was it for the boss. You see, we gained 2 joy for this.
Yes.
Did you gain a third?
No, I don't.
Okay, so we gained 1 more joy for actually defeating the boss. Okay, so now that the boss is done. And that is it for Luffy. So then let's go ahead and produce with my crewmate. Let's just go weapons.
Weapons.
And I can't hold anymore.
Yeah.
So just leave it there.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that region, since you're also in the same region.
Oh yeah.
And then finally, with Otama here, we're going to discover. And now those petals are actually going to be useful. So I'm going to roll 1.
Plus one.
Plus 1.
Don't forget you got a reroll though.
I do get a reroll. That is true. I might have forgotten.
2.
So 2. Let's
Yeah.
reroll this
Might as well.
and hope for a critical. No. Okay. So 2 lore. And then can you pass me the bag, please? I'm going to draw a petal and hopefully it's not a small fruit. Nice. It's an ally petal. So this is speed. 2 players may exchange a character between their crews. All right, so I'm just gonna hold on.
I
to
kind of
this.
like what I got going on.
Yeah, I kind of like mine
Maybe.
too. I don't know if this will ever
Yeah.
get used.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I did that for the lore anyway. Okay, and that is it. I'm not going to move. I think I moved Luffy into that region, right?
I think so.
So I don't think I get another movement. Okay. Before I forget though,
yeah.
Zoro here dealt the final blow to the boss.
True.
So that's that for the player phase. The end phase is kind of silly because we don't have any bosses.
Clearing
we have
them
no
out.
Pirates. We're breezing through this.
We're doing pretty well.
So let's just jump straight into the enemy phase now. Naveen, would you like to roll the dice this time?
Sure.
So it's 3 pirate die. Oh, we might reveal a boss.
We are gonna reveal a boss.
We are going to reveal a boss.
There.
But it's going to be the next round.
What do we got here? 2
So-
6s and a 2.
Yeah. 2
2 6s.
2 6s.
And the 2 is here.
And a 2. Okay. No enemy boss abilities
No.
right now. So then we're just going to move Kaido 1, 2.
Okay.
And we reveal a boss.
Okay.
So, shall we add a new boss to the board?
What do we got?
All right, good luck to us. We have Daifugo.
Okay. 6.
Yeah, 6 health. Uh-oh, that's bad because there must be a global ability.
Yeah.
He starts in Udon.
Udon. Okay.
Boom. Okay, so health of 6. Oh, the global ability says reduce damage dealt to a boss by the number of pirates in their region.
Oh, so you got to keep pirates
So that's
out.
really not bad.
You got to keep
honestly.
pirates out. Yeah.
And during the enemy phase, you move all pirates from adjacent spaces into Daifugo's region.
There you go. So he would call and like protect himself.
Yes, and as soon as we defeat this boss, we gain 1 samurai for every pirate destroyed this turn.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, who is going to go first this turn?
Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah. Try to take down that boss.
Oh, let's reset these.
Yeah.
Should I take that?
Yeah.
Take down
Yeah.
the boss? We need lore.
No, Laura. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me go first. Then.
Oh, you wanna
let
go
me, Let me
first?
try to handle this Laura thing.
Okay.
What happened to the food here? You never dropped off all the food here. What's going on?
I did.
You just been hoarding all this food. What are you doing?
Do you want me to go first?
I think you have to go first.
I think I have to go
Yeah.
first. That's true. That's fine.
Oh, by the way, I get my new crew member. By the way, Law.
Oh,
Law is
yeah.
in, so now I have
That actually was during the end phase.
full extra stuff. Yeah.
So what is Law's ability?
Oh, instead of a move on my turn, I may switch places with all samurai or pirates in another region.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I think I can actually complete that mission
Okay.
because I will attack the boss with Luffy, but this time I'm just going to send my crewmate to gain lore.
Okay.
Just simple 2 lore,
And stash.
and then Otama will stash. Yes, I
Has to
almost
be
did
stash.
discover. Has to be stash. Since I am holding the final food,
Menu foods.
the forbidden food
Yeah.
of Kibi. All right, so let's start. Let's get Luffy out of the way.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move Luffy
free move.
into Udon,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack the boss.
So 2 plus your captain.
Yeah, 2 plus captain. I don't have my crew assist this time. Let's see.
1, 2,
We're
3.
gonna call that a.
That's fair.
We're taking a lot of liberties here, but yes, it's gonna be.
I mean, that was
3
not gonna roll
successes.
over.
But I'm gonna re-roll this.
Anybody knows physics. Yeah, there we
That's
go.
true. So
3.
3. So 6 goes down to 3. All right. That is it for Luffy. I really haven't had to use Luffy's ability, but I do need to keep in mind that I can spend any number of food to turn that many player die rolls into
You
successes.
rolled a bunch of blanks, yeah. Did you want to do the food exchange in Kibi?
Yeah, the food exchange. This?
Yeah, your ability.
Yes. I'm going to spend 1 food to destroy a pirate in Kibi.
Okay.
And turn it into a samurai. So can you do that, please?
Get rid of that.
And that's going to be
Samurai.
1
cube.
towards my goal. I had to spend a food to do that. And now let's do my crewmate's lore. So 2 lore,
2 lore.
please. And finally, we're going to stash with Otama in Kibi. So
Yes.
let me just drop this off just so we have a visual.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so
One.
Otama's cutting ability is just one.
Just one.
So I'm gonna roll these
But you
two.
have a reroll.
I do have a reroll, so this is gonna be fine.
I hope.
It's gonna be
There
fine.
you go. Yeah. Nice.
I'm gonna reroll this anyway, just for the chance
Oh,
that
for the extra.
you can gain it.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go. Extra.
So 3 lore.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then now you're gonna stash.
And then I'm gonna stash.
So we're gonna
So we
spend
need 10 lore.
Down
So
to
that
one.
goes down to 1.
Yeah.
4 food,
Which
which
we
we
have
have here, as well as 2 weapons.
good.
Now, let's bring the board back on screen. The boards.
on.
Let's just bring this one. Yeah, we're not
yeah,
gonna do
we're not doing the
Orochi
other one.
right now. So
You gotta give the weapons
here, let's just set this down. All the weapons because we need 12. Is
Yeah,
it?
we're halfway there.
All right. So 2 weapons get added to ulti over here, and then 4 food. What do you want to do? Do you want to try to chip away at who's who?
So the problem with this is we have 6 and 4. There's no way we're gonna get 10 of those, right? So
Yeah.
you might as well just do the 12.
Page 1.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Yep.
That is it for that. So we've completed the mission. And as a reward, I get to recruit Momonosuke.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
So just like Naveen, I will get to add a new crewmate at the end of this round. This is Momonosuke. And Momonosuke's ability is Son of Odin. Whenever your captain die rolls a critical, trigger a red scabbard. That's kind of cool.
That's good.
I also have a goal here for having gained 5 red scabbards. And
Okay.
you only get to chip away at these goals after the character gets added. And that is it for my turn. Now, because we have completed the second Act 1 mission, we now get to flip over the story mission that is going to put a cap completely on Act 1
Yeah.
as soon as we are able to complete this. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it over, and we will read to you what we are required to do. So first, we must summon Boss Queen.
So we have a stack of special bosses here. So we're just gonna find Queen. Oh, there they are. Number
Oh,
one. Right
there's Queen. There he is. So Queen is going to get summoned,
Very
and
good.
Queen starts in Udon.
there. In Udon.
So we
Oh,
have both
got
of
a
our
lot people
bosses in Udon. Queen has a health of 15, so
Okay.
not as great as a 4 and 6.
No.
And upon arrival, well, we actually don't add Queen just yet. Queen gets added during the next enemy phase.
Okay. Yes.
But when Queen gets added, each player puts a character in prison, and the player with Luffy must choose Luffy.
Okay. So,
So that's
Luffy's holding
awful.
onto that sword. You gotta
We
drop
are
that.
both going to lose a character each.
You should probably drop that sword.
Yeah, or I guess I can move. I can always move it to a different character. And Queen has a global ability here that says if a samurai is destroyed, the samurai gets turned into a pirate.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
The reward for defeating Queen is we gain a red scabbard at random. So that's nice. But we are not done, because in addition to summoning Boss Queen, we must place Kid's Shogi tile in prison. So we have Eustace Kid, and so Kid's tile is going to go into prison.
Okay,
The
yep.
player that helps Kid escape gets to recruit him. And so in order for us to complete this mission, we not only have to defeat Queen, we also have to break all of the characters out of prison to complete this mission.
Okay.
But again, Queen has not arrived yet. That'll be at the start of the next enemy phase. I think that's it, right?
Okay. Very good.
I finished my stash action, so now it goes to you. Oh, you know what? And I did not move with Otama, so I might as well move into Udon.
All right,
Right?
sounds
There's
good.
a lot of action
Yeah.
going on here.
Okay. I think I'm definitely gonna produce with Nami.
Okay.
That's for sure. Let's hit some more lore because we're gonna need lore here to break out. So
Yes,
let's just put somebody on lore. Okay.
And that's a good point. We didn't really discuss how we're going to do this, but at the start of the next round, we are going to both put one character into prison. So there are going to be 3 characters here. And in order for us to complete this mission, we need to break all of them out, which is either going to be the single prison break, costing 5 lore and 10 samurai, which we really don't
10
have.
samurai
They
is
all
hard.
have to be there.
Yeah.
Or we can do the single escape 3 times.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2 lore each for a total of 6 lore and 3 weapons each.
Oh, okay.
So we have 3 weapons here. We would need 6 more. And I technically have 5 of them if I just give up the
Your
3 that
reroll.
I
Yeah,
have
that's
with
true.
Zoro. So I guess that's not bad. It really honestly is not bad. We
Okay.
could do the entire prison break escape in like a round
Okay.
because there are 2 opportunities to stash.
Yeah. Do you want me to produce then?
Yeah.
The final one. right
Yeah.
there? Okay.
I
so
think it's a good idea.
produce.
And can you try to chip away at Daifugo?
Oh yeah, I should probably do that.
It'd be nice to not have a bunch of bosses.
Let's do that, boss. There we go.
Boom.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So let's just try to chip away at the boss. So
Okay.
it's going to be Nico Robin with
Okay.
1 strength plus I'm going to put I have
Brooke.
Brooke, so that's another 1, so it's 1
Okay.
plus this. So here we go.
All right. So Nico Robin.
Oh, I did it. So
Where-
it's 1,
Uh-huh.
2, 3.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I was supposed to move in.
Okay, yeah. I was like,
sorry.
wait, where is Nico
Yeah,
Robin?
it's
Okay,
supposed
so
to, yeah,
you
move
moved in
in, yeah.
1st. Okay. And you defeated Daifugo.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's the 3
exactly
needed.
3. So I didn't.
And well, the global says damage is reduced. Damage dealt is reduced by the number of pirates in their region, and this is actually to all bosses. It's a global effect. So that would have also applied to Queen whenever
Fortunately,
Queen
there's
arrives.
no pirates in this region.
Yes. So you just were able to defeat, Daifugo, which is best case scenario.
Sorry, Zoro, I took that away from you.
Your reward is gained 1 samurai for every pirate destroyed this turn.
So no rewards, just other than
Just a joy.
just a joy.
Just other than
Moving up.
which is arguably the best reward.
Yes.
Okay. So that's it. You did it.
Okay, so that was this one.
Yeah.
Then we are just gonna produce. Let's just produce a weapon,
Very nice.
and we'll say we'll produce here.
Very good.
Then I'm gonna do it again here. I'm gonna produce. Well, let's do the 2 lords. Just make life easier.
Okay.
1, 2. That's that. And then now I'm gonna produce. So with Nami, it's 1, 2 plus 0. That's funny. Okay, 1, 2, 0. That's fine.
Technically, it's the stats at the bottom because this
Oh,
is
that's
the
right.
crew,
Yeah.
the crewmate. That's
Yeah.
that's important because some of them are different.
Especially
the opposite
when you
sides.
flip
yes.
it over. Yeah. So it's yeah. So it's just 1, 2 plus 0.
Yeah.
So it's just this. All right, here we go. We are producing 3 weapons.
3 weapons.
3 weapons.
Okay.
That's good. 3 is good. That's
Yeah.
what I was
That means they
expecting.
don't have to get. Zoro does not have to give up.
Yeah, his
his 3
ability.
weapons.
There you go. That's a lot
Okay.
of weapons there.
Yeah.
All right, that's me. So that wraps up my whole turn.
No more move.
That's it.
You're done. You're not gonna move
Ooh.
anywhere. What do you think? We're not gonna lose joy for these 2 pirates because we have these 2 samurai. But don't you have like a thing?
You know what I should have done?
Let you
So
walk.
after I did all my stuff with Nami,
Yeah.
I should have moved to do the whole destroy a pirate as you enter the region.
Why don't you do it now?
Yeah. So yeah, let's just say I did that now.
Okay.
Well, it's because I. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can always do it before you end your
before I
turn.
end my turn. Yeah. So
Okay.
destroy a pirate as I enter the region. Boom.
Nice.
I'll take one of
Do you
those.
have Hakumai?
I don't.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Okay.
That should be it.
All right, so let's go into the end phase. Now, first things first, we are doing this time, is for each samurai that we have in a region with a pirate, we lose a samurai, but it blocks the pirate from decreasing our joy.
Yeah.
So we do not lose.
maintain the joy.
Yeah, we maintain the joy for that pirate. There are no other pirates on the board. We also technically don't have any bosses because Queen has not joined yet. So we don't lose any joy,
Nice.
which is really nice. In addition, I gain a new crewmate. I have Momonosuke here. So where is the shogi tile? Here we go. So I have a second crewmate. So let's
Okay.
go ahead and reset our tokens.
Let's do it.
And we're going to go into the next round, enemy phase, where we are going to summon Queen. And we are now going to have to put one of our characters in prison.
So 2 characters total.
But which is not that bad because it seems like we're pretty set up and we could probably complete Act 1 pretty soon.
We're managing the pirates.
Yeah. Let's see how it plays out. Naveen, would you like to roll these?
No, you
Oh,
did this
me?
time. Yeah.
Wow. What an honor. All right. So, oops. Sorry, I dropped the die. All right. What does the final lineup look like?
Oh, okay. You have 2 and 1.
So 2 1s and a 4.
2 1s and a 4.
Okay. And then the
Where's
Kaido is
4?
going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're going to just add an extra pirate die.
Okay.
All right. But first, Queen has arrived. So Queen arrives in Udon.
Udon.
Boom. Queen has a health of 15, and now upon arrival, each player puts a character in prison. The player with Luffy must choose Luffy.
So Luffy's gonna go.
So Luffy's gonna go. So that means I have to choose one of my crewmates to be my captain to replace Luffy.
I think Zoro deserves it.
Zoro deserves it.
Yeah.
I guess Zoro does have a +2.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zoro is going to start
Ascend.
on the board
Yeah.
where Luffy is.
'Cause
So
Luffy's going to
they
jail.
do a swap out, and Luffy goes to prison. I'm gonna go ahead and move this. Oh, Luffy was carrying an item.
I told you.
That's okay. It just gets dropped in the region
Perfect.
that Luffy was in.
Okay.
So that's fine. That's perfect actually because it's an additional weapon. Okay. So the character sheet gets set aside, and now Zoro is my new second captain. First
Captain, yeah.
captain, second captain. So I'm gonna go ahead and place Zoro in position, and I still maintain those 3 weapons there. Okay. So Momonosuke is also a crewmate. All right, Naveen, who are you gonna put in prison?
Yeah, I should probably think about that. Oh, Brooke was so good, but
Are you gonna really?
let's put Law.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Law. I know you just came into the crew.
But maybe that's for the better, I guess, right?
Yeah, we don't need you.
Yeah. All right. So now let's advance Kaido's wheel. So
What was
four.
it? 4?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Add a pirate die. Okay.
Okay.
Boom.
All right.
So Act 2 would be real bad because we have all
a lot of
these
pirate
pirate
die,
dice.
yeah,
But
it is, yeah.
we're just going to go until the end of Act 1 here. It's a future us problem.
Sure, yeah. All right, who should go first? I mean, you should probably go first because you have way more strength and we have to defeat Queen.
That's true. Fortunately, Zoro is in the same region as Queen already. So let's just say, so Zoro is going to be this symbol also. So I'm going to go boss. And then I'm going to assign my crewmate, Momonosuke, in the same region.
Yeah.
How many swords are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You drop off the Otamas. That's 9.
Yeah, that's true. Let's just do that now. Boom.
9.
9. I'm going to stash, right?
Okay. We have enough lore for 1. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Get Luffy out.
I could get Luffy out. And I guess I'm just going to discover with Otama, just try to get more lore,
Yeah.
you know? Okay.
Or you don't want to stash a second time?
Stash a second time?
Yeah, stash a second time.
But what am I stashing?
The escape, right? Getting these people
Will
out.
I have enough lore? Oh, I guess.
By stashing, you get to roll. It's 2. Right,
That's true.
we're at 3 if you stash.
I guess my thinking is you don't gain lore when you stash with your crewmate.
No.
But I guess we still have enough, right?
We're gonna have enough, yeah.
Okay, then I'll do this. Boom. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So start with Zoro. 1, 2, 3 with the captain die. That's it.
You get to reroll though.
I do get to reroll. Oh. It's kind of awful. Okay, let's just reroll these 2. Right?
Yep.
Please.
Oh,
boom.
nice, 4.
Okay, so a couple things happen.
That's the best case
First of
scenario.
all, it's attack of 4. So this goes to 11.
Yep.
Oh, we can't do that. We have to. This is going to take some time.
It's gonna take several
Yeah, it's going to take several
attempts,
attempts. And the other thing is Son of Odin. Whenever your captain die rolls a critical, trigger a red scabbard. So we only have 1 red scabbard right now, which is gaining any resource. Oh my gosh, we have so many resources. Do you want anything?
Sword.
Okay, let's just get another sword.
So
Why not?
yeah,
Or food, I guess. Food?
eat food for you.
Let's do food.
Let's do food, and you can just hang on to it.
Yeah, I'll hang on to it. Okay, boom. Okay, that's it for Zoro. So let's move on and stash.
Okay.
Let's do 1.
So you're stashing here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
So
1
you're
escape.
spending 2 lore,
Yeah,
3
2
swords
lore. And 3 swords.
for 1 escape.
1 escape.
You want to let Luffy out?
Okay, let's grab
Luffy deserves out. Yeah.
Yes, Luffy deserves out, and he'll come join the crew again at the end of the round.
I'm assuming we're gonna dump these 3 onto here, onto Ulti.
Oh yeah,
1, 2, 3.
that
There
is
you
true.
go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next one will go on there, and then that'll be complete.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
And lastly, let's go ahead and do a stash with Otama. So 1 + 1.
Okay.
So this is definitely going to gain the lore that we need, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
I'm going to re-roll this though,
okay.
because just in case. Okay.
2 lore.
So 2 lore,
So back to 3.
back to 3, and then we'll do another escape. Let's break out your character.
Oh, thank you. You don't want to get the kid out?
The kid?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the kid out.
Oh no, I'll take my character. I'll take my character.
Well, you can have the kid.
I'll take my character back.
Okay.
Oh, that's so close.
Okay, let's take your
Boom.
character
These
back.
3. Bam. That's 12.
That's 12.
12.
All right. So we have completed this Tobiropo.
Yeah, and we gain a
ulti.
joy.
So let's. Ooh, can I do it?
Nice.
Boom. All right. So wait, we have to add a cube.
Add a cube to it.
So now we gain 1 additional turn during
Yes.
the Onigashima raid, and we get a joy.
Joy. I'll get that joy so I don't drop this. So we gain ourselves that joy.
Nice.
There we
We're
go.
at 16. One
Perfect.
away from another milestone.
Another one, yep.
And don't forget, you get your character
Oh yeah.
out of
thank
prison.
you. Yeah.
It is a prison break, after
Prison
all.
break.
Okay. Anything else? That's it, right? We are gonna lose some joy this time around. Oh, if a samurai is destroyed, turn into a pirate.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do the walk around thing.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's interesting because now my ability is not great. Spending 1 food to destroy a pirate and turning it into a samurai.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
No, because then it wouldn't be there to.
let me do this. I haven't done this yet, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna move Otama into Hakumai,
Okay.
and I'm gonna spend a food
Okay.
to destroy this pirate and turn it into a samurai.
Okay.
Because only if a samurai is destroyed does it get turned into a pirate. There are no pirates in here,
Oh yeah. Uh huh.
so it's not going to. None of the samurai will get destroyed.
Right.
And then I can gain an additional cube
Little
there.
cube.
Now I think that's it.
We have one final person to break out, but we have to chip away at the boss. I don't think we spent our 2 lore, by the way, on that.
Oh yeah,
last-
probably
yeah.
not. So we do need more lore.
We
But I guess whenever you decide to do that stash action, you can do it then.
which I don't think is going to be able to happen on this round, right?
Why? Just assign any of your captains to the stash action, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I can do Nami.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Nami is going to go to stash.
Or Nico Robin is +2. It's a better cunning stat.
It is, but I was thinking about. Oh yeah, that's true with the lore. There you go. That's this one. That is the right one. I picked the right one up accidentally.
Oh, because you wanted to try to chip away at Queen.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
because
okay.
Queen has 11 health and Nico Robin has one die
die, yeah.
versus. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean.
But I can still do this with boss with Nami.
Okay.
That's okay. It's like a lesser chip.
Okay.
And then let's defend. Let's defend.
Okay.
Okay. So
Oh, the only thing is Nami has to move into the boss's region,
Mm-hmm.
whereas Nico Robin's already there. And if you were to swap these two, then Nico Robin could then move into here
good
to
call.
do a defend to remove a pirate,
I
right?
like that. That's good. That's very good.
Okay.
Let's just start by doing the stash.
Okay.
Let's make my life as easy as possible. So
Okay.
purple.
Well, you
One.
have to move into the region to do it. You're Nami, right? Nami
Yes.
stashing?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So Nami has
Oh,
to
yeah,
move
Nami
into
has to move
Udon.
in, yeah, so
So you're
it's
doing
gonna
the one escape?
Yep.
Okay.
So I roll these 2 dice.
Yes.
And I gain
2
1, 2.
lore.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Okay.
Exactly.
Where it
Oh, no,
belongs.
you only needed 2.
Yeah.
So now you're going to do the stash.
So I'll spend 2.
So 2
Okay.
lore and these 3.
Yep.
So who are you going to assign it to?
I'm gonna assign it to
Let's see this board.
this one right here. My hand is kind of
Sasuke?
Sasuke. Yeah,
Sasuke?
Sasuke.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do 3 of them there.
Okay.
What do you
So we're not going to be able to
Yeah,
defeat.
do that. No.
So now you came out of prison.
Yeah, out of prison.
So
So
it's
this
your
one's
third crewmate.
through, and that's the max you can
That's
have.
the
2
max.
captains and 3 crewmates. So
Yes.
I'll just carry this. I'll get the card later.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna go ahead and move.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move here 1 because I have the
Yes.
brook.
So
we're
you
gonna
destroy pirate.
destroy pirate.
Did you already do 2
I
inquiry?
did. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Before I did that, I was supposed to fight the boss and then move.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna do that either way.
You want to put the pirate back
Yeah,
just so we don't forget.
Definitely with that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so fight the boss. So what?
Yeah.
How many dice?
It's a 1, 2, 3.
And you're- yeah.
Like this.
Okay. Good luck.
Max 2.
2.
That's it.
All right. So this goes
Down
out
to
to
9.
9.
Yep.
And then you'll
And then
move.
now I would move. Get this
Defeat
out.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. And then I'm gonna defend
Yeah.
the 1-to-1 right here.
Yes.
So, boom. Out.
Very nice. All right.
Cool.
That's everything, right?
That's it.
Any other movements? I think everybody moved, huh?
That's everybody. Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead straight into the end phase. First things first, we have in region number 4, Ringo, we do have a samurai.
We do.
That is going to get destroyed by this pirate. It blocks the joy, so we don't lose a joy for this pirate. But unfortunately, because the samurai is destroyed, the queen's global ability turns the samurai into a
Converter.
pirate.
Yeah.
So it's next round's problem.
Yeah.
Because we also have at least one boss in play, we're going to lose a joy. So we were so close to
I
that
know.
milestone. And now we get to add our characters. So where are you're gonna add your characters to your crew?
Yeah, I have to. The kid,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to reestablish Luffy, right?
Yeah, you should probably do that.
So Luffy is gonna replace Zoro. So Zoro is just gonna be a second crewmate now.
Nice.
So just like my original setup here, but I do have Momonosuke as well,
I think kid's cards next to you.
which is nice. Yes. So here's Kid.
Okay, perfect.
So
Another
you get
crew.
you have a full crew.
I do have.
So that's really nice for when you go to do your combos. So that's going to make your actions a lot more
much
powerful.
stronger. Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
All right, and I think do you have your goal? You don't have a goal?
For
kid?
kid, I don't have it with me.
Okay. Yes, all characters have goals.
Yep.
So there's yours.
So this one says players have completed 4 general missions. So technically 2 of these are done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right.
All right. So that is it. So now we're going to move into what is probably going to be the final round because Queen only has 9 health left and we have pretty strong crews.
peoples.
We
Yeah.
have a pretty strong combination. Hopefully I can deal the final blow to Queen with Zoro.
So you flip them.
Yes, and if this does happen to be the final round, then we're going to jump straight into the Onigashima raid so we can explain to you how it works, but we're not going to play through it. All right, moving into the enemy phase. Naveen, please.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right. 4 dice plus the 1.
Lots of dice.
All right. Let's get this in there.
Don't
Boom.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 2, 3, 5, 5.
Okay. So,
So
2,
2, 3,
3, and then 2 and 5.
5, 5. And then what was the
Kaido is going to move
2?
2.
Oh, 2 is
So
great.
1, 2. No, actually, we got really lucky.
got pretty lucky
I
there,
think,
yeah.
in this act. But that's not yet. Actually, that's now.
Oh, yeah.
Because our one boss does not have any enemy phase actions. So Kaido will advance and Kaido will drink.
Right.
So no action. All right. So moving into this player phase, we need to strategize wisely what order to take our turns in. Queen has 9 health. This is the last thing that we need to do to
Yep.
complete Act 1. We need to defeat Queen. He has 9 health. You have 3 crewmates. And what are your captain's strength?
So Nami is 0, so I was actually thinking about switching out Nami for either Law or Kid because they're just stronger.
You're technically supposed to do that during the end phase, but also it doesn't matter too much because if you just place them both in the strength category, then they'll both add those values.
Yeah. No, so the crew assist on Kid is
Yeah.
1 versus if they were actually the captain, then it would be a 2.
Yeah, so that is
Yeah.
an example of
Yeah,
how
yeah.
it's different.
Yeah, exactly. So let's just say I did that.
Okay.
I was supposed to do
We're gonna
that.
retcon a little bit.
Yeah.
But you have to make your crew changes during the end phase.
Oh, you know how I do. Okay, so there we go. So and then I would end up in Udon.
Yes.
So are we not-
No. You just replace which captain? Did
Nami.
you move? Nami. So, you just replace Nami.
There we go. Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
So yeah. That,
Okay, so it is Udon
it's the
still
same
in the
thing.
end.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. So if you were to do like full boss attack
Yes.
with your combination, what does that look like?
I'd be like Kid 2,
2.
and then I would probably put Law down here,
So plus another 2.
and then
Either it doesn't matter how Brooke or Nami for another +1.
probably Brooke is 1. Nami. Oh, Nami's also 1. So okay, let's get Nami involved.
So that's how many? That's 2, 4, 5.
Yep.
Plus 1, 6.
Mm-hmm.
So that's max. And if ever you need to roll more player dice than what you have,
You borrow.
then you always borrow from other players. Okay. Then do you want to take your turn first
Yeah,
so
then
that
I'll
I
just-
can deal the final blow?
Let's do a recruit and a lore just for fun.
Okay.
All right. So where are we at? The boss is here. So we're just gonna start with Kid. So it's gonna be 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
Uh huh.
5.
Okay.
So 5 plus the 1. Ready?
Okay. Oh wait. We didn't discuss Kid's ability.
Okay. Punk Rogo. Whenever you take the boss action, which I'm doing now,
Yeah.
you may spend any number of weapons in your crew's inventory.
Yeah.
Nobody's had.
To deal that much damage, but you are producing. Why don't you produce first?
Okay. Produce
so you
a weapon.
can get a weapon.
I'll produce
We've
a weapon.
depleted the entire existence of
I'll
one of
produce a weapon.
weapons. So you produce
Boom.
weapon. So now
It's
you're
plus 1.
rolling the die. I really want to protect my ability to
Plus
deal
1
the
damage.
final blow.
That's really important. Okay, so that's
What in the world?
what is this 4?
Okay.
Okay, 4. Whoops.
Yeah,
that's not it.
4
4
plus.
plus Kid's ability that makes it 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom. Okay.
5.
So this goes out to 4.
Okay.
All right.
Oof.
So you already did your boss and your produce.
Yeah, Nami is going to be doing the defend here, so we're just going to pluck this off
Okay.
because Nami's going to be hanging out with Kid.
Do you have a second in Udon already?
I do. We're all good there.
Okay.
We gain 2 lore,
Okay.
and then we are going to recruit
Mm-hmm.
for 0 plus 1. 2. 2. Yeah.
Where?
Let's go ahead and I'm just going to actually move here first and then the recruit. Sorry.
No, you didn't. Let's just
Okay.
not, especially because you're gonna convert pirates, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, just leave the samurai there, I guess.
Samurai. There you go. 2. Okay.
All right, anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Oh, I did not reset this. All right, so then it goes to me. I'm definitely going to try to deal the final blow. I need 4. So should I just go all in? This is 2, 3. Oh, I just need
Absolutely
one
go
more.
all in.
Huh?
You definitely got to go all in.
I think I just need one more, right? Oh no, because these
No,
have
yeah.
legs. Okay, let's just go all in. Let's go all in. We can go all in. So I'm gonna defend with Otama. All right, let's go ahead and start with Luffy. Might as well, right?
Yeah.
So Luffy is here with the boss. I have +2, so it's 2, and then both of their crew assists. So 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6.
Yeah.
Everything for
No
4
blanks.
damage. Please.
Wow. You have your reroll though.
I do.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, you maybe roll up to 3 of your player dice. So,
So keep those 2, yeah.
wow. That was so shocking, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, this has to be good.
Okay, nice.
Wow.
Nailed it just right.
Wow, that's wild. Okay, well, we nailed it. So 4. So now we've defeated Queen. I dealt the final blow, so I'll handle Zoro's ability.
Nice.
I'll handle Zoro's
Cube.
ability in a second. I just got so excited that we nailed it perfectly. We gain a red scabbard at random and a joy. So let's do that.
Joy.
And most importantly, Queen is
You're
now
gonna level
gone.
up 2 different.
Red scabbard at random. Food. So we
Okay.
gain 2 food because this is our second red scabbard.
Just put it here.
Or I'll take it.
Oh, you want it? Okay.
I'll have it,
I'll tell mine.
please. Thank you. All right, so now, before we do anything else, we have completed the Udon story mission because we have broken all characters out of prison and we defeated Queen.
Yep.
So as soon as the Udon story is finished, we first gain the benefit, which is powering up Luffy. So
There you
this
go.
is why Luffy's goal has question marks, because in order to power up Luffy's character,
You gotta
need
go
to
through this.
actually complete the first act story mission. So we're gonna get the souped up version of Luffy.
4
So
strength.
instead of 2 and 2, it's 4 and 2. And the crew assist is instead of +2, it's +4
Nice.
on strength.
Yeah, very good.
Now, Straw Hat Luffy, his ability is Advanced Armament Haki. You may spend any number of food to add that many additional successes to your roll, and this
Oh,
number
nice.
can go above the number of dice rolled. So
Wow.
this is going to be
Just
very,
spend a bunch of food.
super helpful for Act 2. And speaking of Act 2, now that we've completed the story mission, you immediately reveal Act 2's story missions. These are randomly chosen from a stack, so it's going to be very similar to Act
of
1,
lore.
except so much more.
Ton of lore.
So much more stuff. And in order for us to reveal Hakumai's story mission, we need to complete those 2, just like we
earlier.
did the first act. So that is it for Act 1. We have fully completed it. At this point, we would still finish out the round, of course, because I haven't, finished all of my actions. But before we sort of put a cap on this part of the video, we might as well reveal Zoro's
You got it at
ability,
the very
right?
last second
Because
here.
I did complete Zoro's goal.
Okay.
So I would also be able to flip over Zoro's card here, and I would have Pirate Hunter Zoro, whose ability is Enma. Once per turn, you may re-roll any number of player dice. You can also spend 9 weapons to deal triple your damage once per turn. So
Nice. Wow.
super duper strong, and it's +3 and +3 for stats. At this point, we would finish out the round, and then we would choose how we'd want to continue.
Yes, you could either continue on and play through the next act and then continue on with the game, or you can basically stop here and save your progress. But let's go ahead and continue on right now and explain the raid on Onigashima.
And actually, before we set up for the final raid on Onigashima, let's kind of go over some of the other components that we didn't see.
Sure.
Because we only saw a little bit of the game, really. We only
Yeah.
got through Act 1.
There's more characters, there's more bosses.
Yeah.
There's a way to save your progress.
Yes, so we only unlocked 2 of the Red Scabbard.
We had
there
opportunity
are-
to get more, but we chose certain things.
Yeah, I think there are 8
Mm-hmm.
total. And their benefits include stuff such as pirates or samurai, pirate defense, which is removing pirates from the board, lore, etc.
There's also an entire bag of petals that we didn't see or
That's
get
right.
to use. I mean, some of them have those smile fruit,
Yeah,
obviously, so
of
you're kind
course.
of fishing, but there's a bunch of different ones in there that when you pluck it, you kind of make a decision if you want to use it.
Yes, and we started to discuss this during the playthrough, but if you discover 6 of those smile fruits, then you must summon a special boss who is Snake Orochi.
Yes, you'd have to deal with Snake Orochi if you ended up drawing your 6 smile fruit, so
Yes.
you'd have to
Beware
be
of
aware
that.
of that. Yeah, that's something.
Speaking of bosses, we only saw like 2 of them maybe, but they're split to both acts. So these are the Act 1 bosses. We have Batman, we have Orochi, there are a few of them. And of course, we have the Act 2 bosses. And they are going to include characters such as Black Maria, Ulti, Who's Who, and they're going to be much more difficult to defeat. And in terms of characters, there are other starting characters that we did not get to showcase, including Sanji, there's Frankie, Chopper, and so we did not kind of go over setup, but there is a way in which we set up our crews. But just as a note, the crews that we had in this particular playthrough were very, very strong.
Very strong.
So not every game is going to go as smoothly as this first act did, and there really is no guarantee that the second act would have gone as smoothly.
I will say we've lost the other games that we played. This is the only game we've ever won.
Yes.
And we actually did it pretty well. And we didn't actually technically win. We stopped at Act 1.
Yes, we won Act 1.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. The only true way to win the game is to defeat Kaido.
I know.
The point is, the combination of characters we each had was particularly strong because one of the things that it really helped us do is manage the pirates on the board.
Which affects joy.
Yes, we were not losing a whole lot of joy, which is probably the biggest risk, kind of like in the early game.
So as you go down, we started at 10. If you instantly lost 2 joy, you have to face this issue right over here. And then as you lose more joy, more things happen negatively for you.
And these negative milestones get worse and worse. So the first one over here, once you pass it, you move the Kaido wheel to the next red stop. The one over here requires a player to lose a character to prison.
Yeah.
And then if you get to 0, 0 is what you really want to avoid because getting there would require you to summon the special boss Kaido, who has a health of 40. And it is quite difficult to defeat Kaido.
Hard.
And unfortunately, during the enemy phase, Kaido requires each player to put a character in prison. And if all characters are put in prison, then this is one of the ways in which you can lose the game.
It can snowball really bad for you.
Yes, this is probably the way to lose the game before getting to the final raid.
Sure. But going in the opposite direction, the milestones do get a little bit better. So we have these 2 over here.
Yeah, we saw the first one, which was getting a red scabbard. Reaching the next one allows us to recruit a starting character. And if you reach the very end over there, then you actually gain Gear 5 Luffy in Onigashima, which is a very, very helpful tool in defeating the final boss. So let's go ahead and move on to the Onigashima raid. When setting up for the final Onigashima raid, you first set up Kaido's fortress, which is found on the back sides of both Onigashima boards. This final battle now takes place solely on Kaido's fortress board, ignoring the rest of the map.
So just like the main board, which is split into 6 sections, so is this board, with 4 of the sections having bosses in it, and also the main boss Kaido at the very top here.
Right, and each player's captain shogi tile starts in Region 3. Now, this is truly the final part of the game, because if you are able to defeat Kaido, who starts with a health of 200, by the way, then you all collectively win the game. However, unlike during the first and second acts, this time, if the joy meter ever gets down to 0, then you immediately lose. In addition, you have a time limit, which is why it was so important for you to complete the different members of the Tobiroppo, because each one you defeated gains you 1 round of play during this fight. And so in this example, had we defeated 4 of the Tobiroppo, then we would have a total of 5 rounds, because you always have 1 base. Otherwise, each round is played the same way, with an enemy phase followed by the player's phase. But in order to attack Kaido and start chipping away at his 200 health, players need to go to Region 6 and take a boss action there. Alternatively, you can also choose to battle against Big Mom and the All-Stars, who are in 4 other regions. However, each boss has a to-fight requirement, which means if I'd like to go up against them at all, I first have to meet their to-fight requirement, which in the example of King here, requires us to spend 3 swords.
But the good thing is when you defeat these bosses, you get a little bit of return on your investment for doing so. So King has a health of 20, but when you defeat King, you would actually deal 25 damage to Kaido.
Right. And same goes for the other 2 bosses. Big Mom actually starts with a health of 60, but when defeating Big Mom, you deal 65 damage to Kaido. And the thing that's nice is just like other bosses, when defeating these bosses, you also gain 1 joy, which can be very important. It can be the difference between you potentially losing.
Yeah.
Now, each time you deal damage to Kaido, you're actually going to slide Kaido's mat upwards, revealing certain status effects. And you'll just continue doing so until reach the current threshold. And all of these status effects are going to be in play, such as adding a pirate die to the dice tower, or whenever Kaido is dealt damage, move all players out of his region.
Ooh.
But that's essentially it. We continue playing until we either fully defeat Kaido, the world's strongest creature, or until we lose, either by reaching 0 on the joy meter or by running out of rounds.
Yep. Well, there you have it. That is One Piece Dawn of Liberation. Now, if you have any questions about the gameplay you saw here, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Again, this game is going to be on Kickstarter, so the link is in the description, which you can check out. And lastly, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.